Hello, 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 everybody. It's your boy Jmulls, and we're back today with some Trails in the Sky. Second chapter. The prologue is over. It's done. It's in the history books. And we're here now in the actual first chapter of the second chapter. Don't worry, it makes sense. We are with Scheherazade now, on the hunt to find out where the hell Joshua is. Where we stop, nobody knows. Hello, Jared. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Please seeing you around. Everything's going well. We are indeed going to RUAN. So this is the sail. What a lovely ship. The Cecilia chest left. Next is the Lind. The Lind. Aw, dude, we're going back to the Lind. Okay, my question is, how does side quests work? Can I go back to the guild branch in town after all? No, I'm good. Let's go to the waiting area over there and get our tickets. Oh, okay. They're not gonna let me go back to Gransel proper right now. Okay. When will we arrive at Zeiss, I wonder? Chapter 3 of the first one. Ticket purchases I handled in the building nearby. Thank you. Well then, why the... Okay. Huh? What? Really, this is why I cannot stand the pompous imperial nobility. And I thought there were limits to how unpleasant a single person could be. Ha! You took the words right out of my mouth. Tell me, why does the Republic even care about the engine provision deal? I did not think liberals' internal politics were your plaything. It's a matter of national, no international security, of course. It's only been a decade since Arabonia attempted to annex this innocent little country. It is absolutely unacceptable for a half-barbaric nation like yours to lay their hands on such cutting-edge technology. The Republic is a long-standing friend of liberal. We won't stand back and allow something that will threaten its interests. Long-standing friend? Some friends here, why you didn't send them so much as a soldier in the war. You're just pretending to be allies when it suits you, while standing back and doing nothing when it doesn't. What did you just? My Lord Ambassador Cranach, may I suggest we leave the matter here? We do not wish to bother the other customers. But, Mueller... Wait, where's Olivier? Ambassador Cockring. Alright, well, we got his dude's name. I was wondering what it would be, but I feel as if we locked it in. There's no way we can change it at this point. Ambassador Cockring, may I ask that you back down as well? This is a debate that could be handled just as well through the embassies. Very well. Oh, I got the names mixed up. And it still works. Hello, Mischievous Zorak and Esther, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, me when they announced their Xenoblade, Esther. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. What do you do? That's right. Watch old Jmulls streams and old Jmulls finally goes live again. Let's go. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so my lighting kind of fucked up today. It happens every now and then. So what I have, right, is I have, like, light bulbs on the ceiling. One of them that's right above me is the one that's gone out mostly. So, it's like, if I'm darker than normal, that's why. So, we get, the streams in some mood lighting. As is needed. Get off my finger. Oh my god. Get off my finger! It's still not off. Get off! It went to the other one. There we go. And I'm dying laughter. Oh god. There's a part of me that cannot wait until we get closer to the Game Awards. Because the toxicity, the discussion, the drama, the takes we're going to see are going to be beautiful. They're going to be otherworldly. It's like Shroud talking about, like, Ark getting Game of the Year, and everyone that's an Expedition 33 fan just, like, windmill dunking on that was the funniest thing to me. I can't say I'd like hearing that from a member of the Imperial military. Still far better than hearing it from that pompous and gluttonous member of the nobility, I suppose. What did you just... Well, gentlemen, if you pardon me. That insufferable she-wolf. This is why commoners with no history or tradition are... My lord? Yes. I shall return to the embassy. I trust I can leave the other matter in your hands. As you will, my lord. Hiya. Oh, Estelle, yes? It's been some time since your, help during the festival, I believe. When do you think Xenoblade Chronicles 4 will be announced? Not till, like, summer. Honestly, probably the September Direct in 2026. I think we have to wait that long. Mainly because it's like, if they follow the old schedule, then... And it's like the timetable between like 2 and 3, then we'll get Xenoblade 4 in like spring 2027. 6-month like cycle for marketing would give us like probably the September Direct for the announcement. It really depends though. I'm glad you remember. That was one heck of an argument just now, though. Who were those two, and why were they going at each other like a cat and dog? Oh, Cat Dog, I love that show. The man was the ambassador of the Erebonian Empire to Liberal, Lord Davil Kranig. The woman would be the ambassador from the Republic of Calvad, Elsa Cockring. They head up their respective embassies here in the capital. Oh, I see. Enemies to lovers. Oh. So those are the great ambassadors, huh? How do a pair of whiny children like those two manage diplomatic negotiations, I wonder? Sure. I wish I could disagree, honestly. To say that the Empire and the Republic have always been on bad terms would be an understatement at the best of times. And on top of that, those two are like oil and water on a personal level. Well, no, the fact that they break into an argument every time they meet shows how similar they are in some ways. I guess I can see that. Though, maybe it's because I walked in the middle of a conversation, but I couldn't understand, like, half of that. Plus, I can't read. Something about engine provision and liberals' internal politics, whatever. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't ask. No, I don't mind. It's not really a secret, anyways. The engine in question is actually the latest from your own central factory. Once the design is finalized, sample units will be provided by your airship company to the Empire and Republic both, but we, bumped into Ambassador Cockring when we came by to finalize the details of the deal. Oh, I don't get it. Why the big argument about an engine, then? Yeah, whatever happened is, the steam engine, you know? After that Twitter post today, it's so good. Just, like, that game just makes me happy. Saga playthrough is going well. Yeah, the Saga playthrough has been awesome. I'm sure Gears is going to be great as well. Hello, Jake. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. The capabilities of an orbital engine directly determine how powerful the ship in question is. Since such an engine can be installed in a military ship, I can see why they'd argue. Oh, now I get it. They're stupid. Just nuke people. It's easy. It'd be a real mess if that engine let the Imperial Army get all powered up. Well, I mean... No, not at all, it's true, we would kill you. Normally, sharing such advanced technology with other countries so freely would be unthinkable, but this is a part of your queen's plan. Rather than monopolizing a technological edge, she wishes to provide it to other countries to promote multinational peace, and this will not end well. At least that's her plan, as I understand it. This might be, single-handedly, the dumbest fucking piece of political agenda I have ever seen in a video game. I'm just saying, when this ages poorly, let's circle back to this moment. At least that's her plan as I understand it. Oh, I get it. She's fucking stupid. Oh, she did mention something like that a while ago. Now that I think about it, it's pretty incredible that the Queen is willing to try something like that. I'm sure it won't backfire. Like, it's not just an ideal, you know. It's something that could really change how people negotiate. Through bombs. Yes, you have reason to be proud of your queen, I'd say. We're gonna bomb you. In the next week. My apologies, but this conversation has gone on longer than I intended. You're here for air tickets, yes? I'll find myself here. Oh, yeah. Say, Miola, about Olivier. Has he gone back to Erebonia already? What, you've not heard? I haven't really had a chance to see him since the Queen's birthday celebrations, actually. Felt kind of bad about that. Oh, don't worry, that half-wit is continuing to while away his days here in Liberal. He said he was going to visit Elmo's Springs, if I remember right. Okay, then. Dude, Elmo's World. How very like Olivier. Oh, she's blushing, though, I see that. Should he ever bother returning to the embassy like a responsible citizen, unlikely as that is, I'll let him know you were asking after him. I'll make sure he at least contacts you before he returns to the Empire. Thanks, Miola. Thank you, Sir Knight. Hardly. I should thank you for keeping that lunatic company. Now, if you excuse me. I have to go tickle Elmo. Isn't it go get tickled by Elmo? But a serious fellow for a friend of Olivier's. He's obviously an Imperial Army man, but I wonder what his story is. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll find out at some point, probably in the game set in Erebonia. Mila's the resident military officer for the Erebonian embassy, I think. I've only ever met him a few times myself. He's young, but he's got a strong, manly face. Very handsome, unlike Olivier. I'd like to share a bottle of wine or three with him sometime. Hey, let's avoid an international incident, okay? That dude would die by morning. Oh, speaking of international disasters, did you meet up with Olivier after I left? Olivier. International disaster. Tickle me, Elmo's outrageous. But you're so real for that. I saw him a number of times in the capital. Come to think of it, he did invite me to the Elmo Springs at one point, but I had to decline. What? You mean he invited you? Like, invited you? With him, it's impossible to tell. I was too busy this month to entertain the idea anyways. Normally, I'd have happily abused his wallet for my lodging costs and kept him up all night. Drinking, that is. Okay, so Scheherazad's not subtle about it, huh? Oh my god, she's a tsundere too. I think you dodged a bullet, actually, Olivier. Anyway, let's go get a ticket to the counter. That was scary, and I could buy my ticket. Pro Liesel can get it, bro. Oh my god, dude. Chat's down horrific tonight. We'll be using our national flights or international flights. 2 tickets bound for RUAN, please. Understood. Oh, pardon me. You're with the Bracer Guild, yes? Are you Estelle and Scheherazade? Yes? Also, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition product provided by Nintendo, just in case. Hello, Ultima. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I've already received payment from Cuck Elnan with the Capital Branch. Here are your tickets. Oh, I see. So Elnan did. Very nice, Elnan. Thoughtful as always. Well, then please hand your tickets to the receptionist immediately outside the building. You can check in for your flight there. Probably why I'm wired. Dude, has, like, daylight savings time made anyone else, like, very sleepy? It's like, it gets to, like, 4 p.m. and I'm almost ready to go to bed. Hello and welcome. Will you be flying with us today? If you are, you will need to check in and present your tickets. Welcome to Boeing Airlines. Once we've checked in, we should wait here for the ship to arrive. Are you ready to go? Is there stuff to do? Check in. Very well. Please sign these papers then. Sign the papers. Ah, sure. Scritch scratch. I'm taking a bath. Thank you. Everything is in order. Please wait in the harbor area for the next airship arrival. Okay. Wow, trails in the sky will actually be in the sky at some point. Well, shall we find a particularly comfy bench to hurry up and wait on? 50-degree weather ain't shit. Yeah, I'm just saying, right? Like, 50 degrees. Bro, that's like shorts weather and a sweatshirt. And still an iced coffee. Good evening, my bold liege. A good evening. I like the spatial distortion on the top there. Me whenever I do a quest in like Legion Remix that I can't skip a cutscene. Ultima. We can't handle anything below 60. Skill issue, just handle it, you know? Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. It is I, indeed, Jmulls of Jmulls Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Ah, what a nice day. Don't jump. The tourists gotta be flooding the streets in RUAN if the weather's like this there. No doubt. Is there much of a difference in the climate across this country? It seems more horizontal than anything. Unfortunately, RUAN's pretty busy getting excited over something other than tourism. Other than tourism? Oh, the headmaster's popping his ass in a circle. The mayoral elections. They're only now gearing up to hold the special election for a new mayor after the last one was arrested. Olivier for mayor. I understand that there are 2 major candidates slugging it out for the seat. So it's like an actual fight of an election. Neat. Dude, I've been saying this for years. It's how we should decide all political elections. Get a ring, best of 3. Hello, Kim. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Not see us still with Joshua? Yep. And that's also the point. I can already tell they're going to do a scene where they reunite for like 4 minutes. But like they don't really achieve anything and they have to separate again. I can already feel that happening. Have the better art style. I will say the old art style is more unique. And the new one feels like more like typical generic insert anime aesthetic here. I would argue the old one has a little bit more charm because of that. However, I wouldn't call the new one bad. I do think the word better is, like, applicable here, because it doesn't imply that the new one's bad, per se. It's just, there's a more unique charm to the original. Especially with, like, the character PNGs, in my opinion. So it's, like, an actual fight of an election. Neat. And thinking about it, I guess it is about time, huh? I might have to do a video about this, but it's not like a new topic or anything. There's so many remasters and remakes of games that just butcher the art style of the old game. Trails isn't, like, part of this, right? Like, I'm not counting Trails here. It's just, like... I don't know why so many remakes fuck this up. Trails was actually pretty good about this. I prefer the old art style a little bit, but it was still really dang good and faithful overall. But, like... how we have so many remakes and remasters of games that just don't understand art direction whatsoever baffles me. It's like, the more I look at the new Halo game, the more I'm just like, bro, what are we doing? And thinking about it, I guess it is about time, huh? And then we had that leak, which is like, Halo 2 and Halo 3 campaign remakes are also down the pipeline. Also, they have Sprint. They can't just let the mayor's office sit empty. If I, like... God, I'm just imagining them butchering Halo 3 in Unreal Engine. I'm just imagining it, and it makes me sad. They can't just let the mayor's office sit empty. I mean, they could. That's the funny arc. Speaking of the old mayor, weren't you and Joshua involved in bringing him to justice? Yeah, we did a lot together. I see Halo keeps having this issue. Yeah, it's like... it's like, I don't know what else to chalk it up to other than incompetence. It's just like, flat out. I don't get it. It's just like, do the original art style, and like, make it look modern. Don't replace it for some reason. I will say, though, the new Master Chief model they have in the remake looks really damn good. I like him. Yeah, kind of. We got involved in an investigation which led us right to his doorstep. The one who really arrested him was Lieutenant Schwartz of the Royal Guard, though, after Chloe called her. Come on, you needn't be so humble. You were crucial in his arrest, and you totally had a too fast, too furious moment. You make your teacher proud, honey. But, I see. So that's how you met the princess. I had been curious about the details of that. Hold, what is happening with Halo now? Okay, welcome to my brain rot. I'm gonna warn you all, by the way, right now. It's like, normally, I think the one series that pisses me off the most nowadays is Halo. So, just like, forewarning you all. There's a leak from apparently someone kind of reliable that they're also planning to do a Halo 2 and Halo 3 campaign remake with Sprint. And it's like, can we get one person that actually understands Halo to, like, be making pivotal decisions, please? Like, I'm asking for one. Because it's like, from top to bottom, they just don't fucking get it. And I don't understand it. It's like, there's, like, certain avenues where they're like, oh, this is a really cool idea. Oh, this is really cool. And then in, like, major ones, they fuck it up. And it baffles me. And it's like, they're so reliant on this faulty logic. Where it's like, oh, people won't play Halo unless we have these modern things in it. And then each new Halo game keeps fucking failing. And it's just like, what are we doing? It blows me away. Because it's like, if you put out a bad game, but you have good intentions, right? Like, I can forgive that. It's like, okay, yeah, we don't always swing and a miss, right? We can move on. When you consistently don't fucking understand it, though, and you become, like, reliant on dumb-ass decisions, it baffles me. It's like, we're doing Combat Evolved with Sprint. Don't worry, you can toggle it off with a skull. Why the fuck is it a toggle? You clearly don't understand Combat Evolved if you think you can just add Sprint to this equation. Also, it's a fucking skull. You have to unlock skulls unless they don't understand why skulls were good to begin with. So it's still a layer of shit. Anyone in chat play Air Riders today? I have not, no. Yeah, Joshua and I helped out with the Genis School Festival. It still reads like penis to me. You know, I haven't seen Chloe since the birthday festival, or Olivia, I guess, for better or worse. Not just them, Tita too, and Zin. Zin returned to Calvard after the birthday celebrations. I believe a request came in from the Calvard National Guild office. He did say to give you his best. I see, if it's work, I guess. He helped us out a lot, I wish I could have said goodbye at least. Oh, don't worry, you'll meet him again someday. He's a fan favorite, I'm sure. Oh, as for Tia and Professor Russell, Cassius and I explained the situation to them after you left. Oh, I see. Thanks, Shara. It was adorable. Tita's such a nice, earnest girl. We told her everything, and then her eyes filled with tears as though she was just barely holding it in. She said, Estelle's working so hard. I can't just sit here and cry. She taught me that. Oh, Tita. Come on, Shara. You're gonna make me cry here. Sigh. Really, though, you met some amazing people over the course of your travels. Some really amazing friends. I hope you realize just how precious that is. Yeah, I do. Say, Shara, when we get to RUAN, do you think we could find time to go see everyone? Of course, we'll make the time. Speaking of time, we've still got some time before we arrive. I think I'll lounge these terribly creaky, oh so ancient bones of mine in my seat. Did you have any plans? Damn, ancient old bones. Aren't you like 21? 21? I think I'll just look around the ship a bit. Go on ahead. Alright then. Just don't get so carried away that you don't get off at RUAN, Estelle. You know what game I'm looking forward to? Metroid. Metroid's looking cool to me. I think we're gonna play it. Such a pity. What day does Metroid come out again? Is it like December 4th? Such a pity. Thanks to the clouds, you can't even see the Saffron Tower from here. I'm a researcher with a history museum. You know the towers, right? I'm here to inspect those. that I refunded the game. Oof. After Her Majesty's birthday celebrations, there were sightings of old phenomenon around the Tetrasilic Towers. A little late, but better to investigate now than never, right? I think the main problem with a lot of remakes and remasters, again, not including Trails here, because Trails gets this mostly right, is they gun to show that, oh, look at the fidelity going on here. Look how realistic it can look. Yeah? Look at this lighting. But they don't retain the old art style at all. And a lot of, like, older stories and older worlds are really predicated on that artistic atmosphere that those old games had to rely on, because you couldn't rely on artistic detail back then, necessarily. And yes, December 4th. Okay, that sounds awesome. Oh god, don't tell me that lines up with, like, the Final Fantasy XIV patch. Oh, please, no. Don't get too close to the... Actually, that won't be that bad. Like, Final Fantasy XIV will probably take, like, a day. What'll happen if you'll fall, huh? Wow! That tree is so tiny. About what, Drake? Come to think of that group of bandits still hasn't been caught. No, they wouldn't attack us, right? That'd be funny. Just run into Joshua immediately. Sure worry you would. I don't know what to do with them. Sure, they were bandits, but according to the news, they don't even have a ship anymore. Bums. Flap their hums real hard and run us down with wishes? Yes. Middle of election right now. Candidates, I believe, are the harbor manager and the owner of a local hotel. I wonder which will win. Wow, we're cooked. To the right, you can see Valeria Lake. Regrettably, it is cloudy at the moment with a chance of meatballs. My way to Bose. I must confess, though, all the time I've been away, I've been so worried I thought I'd go crazy. Ship isn't even going the right way, but I jumped on without thinking about it. Oh dear, oh dear. Straight off to Zeiss. If that non-aggression pact with the Empire happens, our trade in ordnance is going to explode after all. The plan is to get Zeiss now and secure some product in advance. Anything else to get here? That was Bloodlines too. Ooh. I'm not familiar with Bloodlines myself. This is the cargo room. Ain't no place for passengers. Watch that you don't hit your head wandering around. I will say this, there's one element to the Halo Combat Evolved remake I'm very much looking forward to, and that is the Flood. It's like, oh, I'm hoping they pull off the Flood. It has so much potential. Especially with, like, the brief glimpse of 343 Guilty Spock we saw. That could look so dang good to me. Altitude, okay, setting throttle at 60%. Throttle it, baby! You're that girl from before. Hi, sir. Haven't seen you in a while. I saved you at the bandit hideout, right? I thought so. You owe me money. You must have forgive me. I never had a chance to properly thank you. Let me to offer my thanks on behalf of the entire crew. Oh, you're welcome. It's really just do my job, though. It is kind of funny, though, taking a trip on the same airship I once helped to rescue. Oh, yeah, that is the Lind. Oh, that's a nice way to have it come full circle. Repairing the damage those thugs did took some time, but the Lind's as good as new now. And it's in Chapter 1 of this game, too. That's cool. I like that. Ah. Looks like she heard us talking. With conditions like today, we should arrive in RUAN in no time. Enjoy the rest of your journey. Let us know if you need anything. I will. Thanks, sir. Shatter the ladder to nowhere. Huh? Excuse me, are you from the Bracer Guild, miss? I am, yeah. I thought so. I'm glad we could meet again. I was one of the people you saved when the Sky Bandits held us hostage. Oh, you with the captain, right? I'm Claire. I managed the passenger cabin. Our entire crew owes you our lives and more. We're still here at our post because you managed to save us. You're welcome. The entire crew of the Linde back at work? Everyone is working even harder than before. That's great. I'm glad everyone is able to get back to their lives. Forgive me for asking, Miss Bracer, but are you traveling for pleasure today or work? Unfortunately, it's always work. I'll probably end up riding airships a lot from now on. Because we won't have to go on those routes anymore. I hope you'll treat me well if I end up on the Lind again. Absolutely. I hope we get to serve you again. Must make this deal happen. I should look over the local foodstuffs again. Interesting, we go to RUAN first. When I was young, the only way to get around was a long, hard trip on the roads. Really had it easy those days, and all thanks to Her Majesty. Okay, so where's Shara? Ah, up here. Valeria Lake. Somewhere in that wide-open lake, the legendary Guardian of Valeria's waters lives. Oh, yeah, dude. Fishing quest. Gave it to me. Someone hasn't changed a bit. Oh, I remember you. This was the guy whose wife had the jerk-off motion in the remake. I remember this guy. I was wondering who it was. Hello, Estelle. Hi, Lloyd. Haven't seen you in forever. No, he knew the guy who had the wife. Right, okay. We're gonna challenge the Lord King Mugwump Fish of Valeria Lake again? For now, no. I'm off to RUAN. I've heard there's a nice, convenient spot right in the city limits. You sure dedicated. Sounds like fun, though. I guess I'm just not that into fishing. That's a pity. Got quite a talent for it, from what I saw the Kingfisher in. Let me give you this, huh? It's dangerous to go alone. Take this! Dude, fishing book! Progress rod. This is, it's a rod for beginners and a notebook for recording your fishing records. We, the members of the Fishermen's Guild, are dedicated to the expansion of the culture of fishing. We're always happy to provide promising rookies with the tools of the trade. Incidentally, are you bound for RUAN? I am, actually. Oh, well, then, you'll have a chance to swing that rod right away. There's all sorts of fishing spots in RUAN. I guess it would be a good chance. Now that you mention it, RUAN as a region is kind of full of waterside areas. Yeah, it's a port. Duh. That's enough. Yeah, thanks. I'll definitely give it a shot. You'll join our ranks someday. Well then, safe journey to you. We would have missed that. We just didn't talk to that guy. Damn. Okay, that kind of incentivizes talking to everyone then. Very rare vehicles outside of Liberal. It was kind of a shock when I found out normal citizens used them so casually like this. Estelle, are you all done with your walk? We still have a bit of time before we land. Oh, okay, I'm gonna walk around a bit more then. But don't forget to get off at RUAN. There'll be a broadcast before we land. Make sure to get back to your seat. Yes, I will. Okay, so there's still a trigger we're missing. There it is. Okay, good timing. We'll be arriving in RUAN shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. Whoops, there it is. Better get to my seat. Let me walk down the stairs for that. City of RUAN. We're back, baby! Come on, give me another festival arc. You know you wanna. Metal Gear Solid 3 Remaster was really good. I like the fact they allowed you to have the filter for the old, like, piss filter. That was cool. Yeah, from when I saw the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, it was, like, just the original game. Nothing wrong with that. Oh god, this nut. Oh, hey, welcome back. Boy, but I'm glad you guys are here. Connor's been away, so the board's covered with jobs. You guys have your work cut out for you. Geared up and ready to go, I hope. Sending us out already. I think I can guess the reason for his eagerness. So, oh, Taskmaster. Taskmaster. I bit my lip earlier today, so it's hard to talk. I take it you have some urgent jobs for us. Surprisingly not, actually. We're snowed under with work in general, but none of it is particularly urgent. I mean, the election's being held under the eyes of the military anyway. Town's so busy boiling over from the election, the tourists have stayed away a bit. Well, the election's gotten that hot? Who's running? We haven't heard. Mr. Norman, who is a proponent of the tourism industry, and Mr. Portos, who wants to try and revive the harbors and shipping business. Remember, this is a big deal. The mayor of RUAN is also the governor of the entire region. people in Minoria and elsewhere are voting, too. It's been a real media circus. We could call him the governor, but that would make too much sense. This election is basically going to decide the future of RUAN. It's exciting. Oh, I get it now. That is big. Like my staff. Well, given that I'm underage and not a citizen of RUAN, I guess I can't vote. Gotta admit, though, since I basically helped cause this, I'm sort of curious to see how it goes. Oh, then read the coverage from the liberal news. The investigative articles are excellent. Investigation. Wait, that reminds me, it's investigation time. There's actually a job I'd like for you to focus on. It isn't urgent, but it's something that needs looking into. Oh, this sounds like story. What's up? How do I put this? It's hard to explain. Maybe I shouldn't have. Jean, unsure. Hold the press. I think it's like a miracle. Usually, you happily pile the work on a brace until they sink into the ground from the weight of it all. Oh, shit, I'm not that bad. Come on. I totally am. I'm a bad boy in the sack, too. Well, alright, here it is. I want you to investigate ghost sightings. Wait, I vaguely remember from the preview of Chapter 2 at the end of the remake, there was like a ghost-like forest and like a girl with a scythe on a rooftop. Let me cook. See, I knew you were going to look at me like that. I can make connections mentally like that. That's why I didn't want to bring it up. No, sorry, just a bit of, a surprise after all. Do we look like the Ghostbusters to you? So, what exactly do you mean by ghost sightings? Okay, so, it began about a week ago. We've been receiving reports that people have been seeing a white shadow at night. And not just in the city of RUAN, mind you. Reports have come in from all across the province. They saw a white shadow at night. Wait, you mean... So that's why you called it a ghost, then. If it was just a prank or something, you wouldn't be hearing about it province-wide. Exactly. I have dismissed one sighting, but with all the reports we've gotten, while you're traveling around working on the other jobs, do you think you could follow up on a few of the reports? Well, you see, it'd be irresponsible of us to take such a job with so much else going on. Yeah, that's it. Huh? Oh my god, she's scared of ghosts. Estelle, are you? What? No, not at all. You think Estelle the Coup Breaker, hero liberal, would be afraid of ghosts? No way, no how, no howl, no. Sorry. I am afraid of ghosts. Just a little, though. Ha ha. Loser, nerd. More than a little from the looks of it. Well, don't worry, nobody's been hurt or anything. It isn't urgent. We'll just pretend this conversation didn't... Jean, wait. Estelle, don't you think we should take the job? What the hell, Shara? Don't you worry, your big sister will make it all better. Besides, investigating this could prove useful to our, actual mission. Huh? Remember, Estelle, our true purpose is investigating the movements of the society throughout Liberal. And that involves keeping an eye out for anything even remotely suspicious. Sounds a little bit like a ghost hunt to me, wouldn't you agree? Oh, God. Yeah, when you put it like that, it makes sense, but Shara... Sorry, I'm just being a bit childish. We'll investigate those sightings and get to the bottom of them, I promise. Glad to hear it. Anyway, I got 3 sightings in particular I think bear looking into. Report from a guard at Air Latin. He saw something during a night patrol that spooked the heck out of him. Okay, not scared, not scared. Second one I know of was a sighting by a member of the Ravens. The Ravens? That's the local Docks gang, right? Hopefully we can get them to cooperate. Oh, we're gonna meet up with those guys again. I don't think that'll actually be as big of a problem as you think. They seem kind of different than the Tournament in Gransel, you know. Really? You have to fill me in on the way. Well, sounds like you'll make it work anyway. Last report is from one of the children at the Mercia Orphanage. Oh god, them. One of the orphanage kids? Yes, Matron Teresa contacted us on her behalf. Alright, guess you wouldn't know. Reconstruction of the orphanage finished not too long ago. Built that shit quick, huh? According to Matron Teresa, it's more or less exactly as it once was, because we could reuse the model layout. Oh, that's a relief. Wanted to go say hi to Matron Teresa and the kids anyway. I'll ask about the thingy sighting when I go congratulate them over the new orphanage building. Ah, that's it. Remember though, this isn't really urgent, so you can put it off for a bit if something else comes up. The rest of the job's on the board, so make sure to check. Hello, Pasha, welcome to shame. Are you afraid of no ghosts? Yeah. We just have to cross the streams, we'll be fine. Various requests, which you can choose to accept or ignore, are posted on the border. Yeah, side quest. I got it. Once you've heard what all three witnesses have to say, come back here. We can go over all the testimonies and take a stab at figuring this mess out. Or the series. I would love to. It's just that we have, like... We're in the midst of, like, doing both Xeno and Trails. And, like, MMO coverage at the same time. I think if, like, the Xeno stuff starts to die down, we might, like, jump into Dragon Quest. I'm not sure, though. Because I would like to play them at some point. I love Dragon Quest XI. The Ravens hang out right here in the city, in the warehouse district. We might check with them first. Let's stop by the warehouse district before we leave town. Across the bridge, I believe. Come, ingredient hunters. Looking for someone to help me complete a list of ingredients found in the RUAN region. Easy, fun job to do in your spare time. They come to Minoria Village. Second floor of the White Magnolia. Saffron Tower photo. Will be provided. Details for the job will be provided by the research staff member researching the Hotel Blanche, room 101. Dangerous monster, Mercury Viper, has been sighted along the Vista Forest Road. I beat his ass. Specialized in poison attacks. Equipped with anti-venom gear. Gull Seaside Way monster. Be prepared with offensive odds. Oh, okay, they give you a little bit of information here. Plus, I think we're going to play Metroid when it comes out on the 4th. Races affiliated with the branch are asked to respond immediately to this threat. I bet. Alright, where's the shop, though? Right, that's O'Neill. Okay. Okay, Orbital Factory's here. We're going to need that for Shara. Upgrade that slot. Yeah, I've heard the Tactics Remaster was great. That's good to say. It feels like Square Enix just, like, cannot miss when it comes to these smaller projects. Feels like they just keep knocking it out of the park. Sleep. Go. Lose 1% strength. Go for attack. Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah, 2025 has been so good for games. Bro, I need a mini-map of the town. Oh my god, where's the weapon vendor? There they are. Okay. There's a gun here. We're gonna run into Olivier. I can smell it now. We're definitely running into Olivier. Give me the fiber rod. Okay, let's equip Estelle with that. We don't need the night goggles yet. We'll just keep on hold of those. Yeah, Octopath Traveler Zero Assault. Yeah, there's just like so many JRPG things coming out, and just like games overall, but like particularly JRPGs. There's been so many. It's been like such a good year for the genre. With that white shadow, yeah, we can leave the city later. Alright, we need to go to the warehouse by the harbor, so they want us to do that first. Okay. Oh, actually, we need room 101 here. Can we have a moment? What's going on? You wouldn't happen to be Santos, would you? We saw your request on the board. Okay, good. This is that guy. I was getting worried. If you're free, I'd like to go get right down to business. How about it? Yes. We're good to go. What's the job? Why don't you take a photograph of something in Saffron Tower? Okay. And that something is specifically on the roof of the tower. Okay, gotta clear the dungeon. Orient Causeway, right? Bingo schmingo. Figured you know about it. What'd you want a photo of that shit for? Is it for an editorial? No, not at all. I actually get off the towers. The task is for research purposes. Yeah, sure, bro. I get ya. Bingo again. I'll admit, this isn't exactly your run-of-the-mill research, though. Run-of-the-mill? Save that for later. First, I'd like to hear the details of the job. I think we just kind of did. You want us to climb to the top of the tower and photograph something. We just need to know what that something is. So, there are these mysterious objects on the roof of the towers. We know they're ancient artifacts of some kind, but outside of that, we've got nothing. Only thing we researchers can conclude is that they're devices of some kind. Of what you're talking about, they look like weird pedestals, right? Oh, you know about them. Bingo, bingo, bingo! They look exactly like pedestals. I've seen them around. I don't think they work anymore, though. Actually, about that, that might not be entirely true, huh? The device in Saffron Tower has reportedly been activated. Oh god, this is gonna be plot relevant, isn't it? Museum received a report about that from a very reliable source. I doubt they were mistaken. I see. So that's why you're in such a hurry. Exactly. We need to record the current state of the device. Talk about spooky. Yeah, probably a good idea to look into it. We don't suspect it posed any danger for now, but you never know. We can say for sure anything could happen, so be very careful. Got no intention of letting my guard down. Just to double check, you only need a photograph of the device in question, right? Bring the photograph straight to me. I'm going to lend you a camera too, but I'll need you to return it once you're back. Time for a selfie cam. This is pretty clunky. If you want research quality, you need a hunk of machinery like this. By the way, I've already set the photo quartz. All you need to do is snap the shutter. Got it. One more time, I need to go to the top of Saffron Tower, take a picture of the device on the roof, then return here with the photo and return the camera. That about the size of it? Perfect. One more thing. No need for fancy or tricky angles. A simple composition for the photo is best. This is for research purposes only. Just try and get the most head-on shot that you can. Keep it simple, no problem. Can't wait to see the photo. Stay safe up there. Watching me like blurry out of focus as stills in the frame, like giving a peace sign as well. Shares in the background, like hitting the yoinky spoinky. That takes up like 50% of the actual photo. If you squint and like zoom in, you can actually see the device then. Oh my god, there's a map. Okay. There it is. Okay. Okay, here are the quests. Okay. Minoria Village. We got that one. And then these are just 2 fights we need to do. Okay, so we've responded to everyone. Let's go see the Ravens. Quoth the Raven, nevermore. Aqua Rosa Bar. Actually, I should buy food. Sea Breeze Soup. Insufficient mirror my ass. How do I have 340? Give me the soup. Good. What you buying? What you selling? Prime Salmon Grill. I want that, though. But I want the cookie. Alright, we'll have to come back for that. We'll be here for a while, I guess. Ah! Is that you, Lloyd? Oh, it's you guys. How about it? Already tied out your rod? No, not yet. I had some place I need to go. I see. Well then, want to check out a spot nearby? I know a really great location. Really? Yes, please. Weren't we going to ask those raving kids about the ghost? Of course we were. We can make a short trip. Right, please. If there's no stopping you, I don't want you to be turbo-depressed, so let's go do it. No worries, it won't take that much time at all. Let me show you. Follow me. Yeah. By the water? Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. This is the spot you were talking about? I'm a World of Warcraft player. You see ripples in the water? That's a telltale sign and get fish there. Yeah. I'm used to this. You're in my wheelhouse now, bro. Yeah, look at the surface of the water. This dude plays WoW. Uh-huh. Not a doubt in my mind. See, there's a ripple in the water, right? There's a sign that you can pull up fish here. You should be able to find them in most bodies of water, so be sure to keep an eye out on your travels. So basically just pay attention to the surface of the water. Got it. Enough about how to find a fish spot. Let's give you this. Proletariat times 5. This is bait for fishing, but it's not sold in stores, so you'll have to find it on your own. They're dropped by monsters, though, so a bracer like you shouldn't have any problems. So fishers in this game world, right, are just like behemoths. They're like man amongst boys. They're just the ones, like, fending off all the monsters. Military bracers, they do nothing. It's the fishermen, yeah? Stabbing people with harpoons. Like they're the white whale. All to get bait to fish even more. Beautiful, serendipitous relationship. Love to see it. That's good to hear. And that's about it. You'll just have to find out the rest by trying stuff. Got it. Thanks for all the help. No, my pleasure. It's all a part of being a member of the Fisherman's Guild. Well then, catch you later. I expect great results. Please. You're in my wheelhouse now. I bet I could fish here. Lock me in. Try fishing. Spare the rod. Never spare it. Which rod would you like to use? Progress rod. What bait would you like to use? The proletariat. Fishing bait used for sea fishing. A worm that lives in the coastal sand and other areas. Comes in a variety of sizes. Yeah, average, perfectly fine, and pleasantly compact. The 3 sizes of the worms. Right, chat? Oh my god, it is just WoW fishing. Okay, this is actually just WoW fishing. Got it. I understand now. Wait. Bro, why is that so highly detailed? Look at that thing. That's like a photograph. Look at this photograph! And it smells like fish. Grandparents bring their grandkids along as bait? Absolutely. Ever heard of noodling? Noodling is when you go to fish for catfish. But in order to do it, you use your arm as bait, and they like suck on your arm, you grab them from the inside, and you yank them up. But you do that with a kid, right? Game of fishing minigame. I don't know why fishing minigames are always so fun. It's a sense of familiarity, right? Are the police actually being useful? Great blackfish spat out wind sepith times 10. Alright, wave the exclamation mark, reel it in. It's just WoW fishing. My, prediction on that was spot on. Boy, I'm on that shit. I'm a gaming god. Watch this. I'm doing it with my nose. Oh, he's a gaming god. Alright, watch this. Away my ass! Oh! I was frame perfect, dude. You know, when you think about it, you would imagine we would get water sepith from that. I was hoodwinked. I was bamboozled. I was led astray. I was run amucked. I was also flat out deceived. Hey, Ravens. Need to talk to you. Oh, man. I've been feeling worn out lately. We're working like dogs at trading, but it still doesn't feel like we're any stronger. Tuh. I don't get why we're having trouble with random fucking monsters on the roads. It isn't just us, though. Everyone's been saying the monsters are getting really dangerous lately. Like, everything's gotten a couple times more powerful than it used to be. It's freaky. Get freaky! Now that you mention it, yeah. Whatever. How about we have a night on the town? First one we've had in a while. You can hit up Laventar in the North Block. How's that sound? Oh, that place on the remodeled second floor is a casino now. It works now? Hell yeah, that sounds great, especially since I hear the deals are hot chicks. Maybe I can show my strength at poker, if you know what I mean. Now that's a plan. Connor's out of town, so if you want to cut loose a bit, now's the time. Heh. And here I was, just possibly thinking better of you guys. It is. That's that newbie bracer chick, Estelle. Hey guys, been a while. We last met at the tournament, I think. Yeah, sounds right. Oh man, we watched you from the stands after our fight, all the way to the finals. You were incredible. I've fallen for you all over again. Was that part of your character arc? Thanks. More importantly, what was that I heard about Connor's gone, let's cut loose, and something about poker? Do you realize what a Gotti would do to you guys if he heard that? It was just a joke, really. Please don't tell him, please. I ain't scared of him. Oh, it's Leaf. Anyways, who's the lovely lady with you? This is Cher. She's a bracer like me. Hello, I'm Sherzad Harvey. I'm a friend of Agate's, by the way. Nice to meet you, bad boys. Women, my weakness. Yeah. She's kinda hot. Chat, type point if you agree. Cher, please don't flirt with the criminal element. They don't need to be hit over the head with how bad the lady situation is, for starters. Oh, don't worry, I'm just breaking the ice a little. Now then, I believe we have a question for these fine young men. Oh, right. Yeah, so, have you guys heard about a ghost? You guys saw a white shadow here today? Oh, ocean fishing is a hole that you will get sucked into. White shadow, you mean? Yeah, they must mean that. Oh, you know what I'm talking about then. Could you tell us if it isn't too much trouble? What do you guys think? Hell yeah. This is gonna be sweet! Oh god, here we go. What are they mumbling it? What are they yapping about? Sure, we'll tell you, but on one condition. If you're okay with that, we'll talk. And what precisely would that condition be? Whoops, may have gone a tad overboard. As if you can't figure it out. Isn't it obvious? We want you to fight us. We're gonna get some revenge for our loss of the tournament. They're gonna get slaughtered. Pardon? Just so you know, we've gotten a lot stronger since then. And this time it's 3-on-2. We're not gonna lose. Oh, that's all? We're gonna beat your ass. I'll never turn down an offer to spar. You up for it, Cher? I don't mind, it's just not quite what I expected. But then, no need to hold back in that case. Oh! Whoa, a whip? Gotta be kidding me, I'm into that. Well, come on, boys. Big Sis will show you how the adults play. You see, yeah. Well, wait a minute. Picking a fight with a pair of girls. We'd be, unmanly bullies if we did that, right? Hey, are we the baddies? Oh, come on, boys. It'll only be your spines. I'm sure they'll grow back. Damn! Alright, Cher. Oh, they're gonna waste their power-ups on like this? Quit being lazy. Don't be wolfing around like that. That one poor dude. Alright, strength buff!
God, come on.
Oh, they fucking changed to basic attack in this version? Oh, that's giga cringe, dude. Bro, when the original was AoE. Oh. Oh, we didn't much damage. Okay, the whip does a lot at least. Oh, beautiful comet. Oh, I love that comet. Damn, let's go. Oh, the heal. God, the song is so good, though. Good dodge. Let's get this guy. Ooh, Sherazad's Esprit's almost available. Go for this. Oh, he's sleeping. Don't you look away. Alright, whack this dude. One down. Get that guy. Huge damage. Let's go. Dude, these guys got weaker. What are they yapping about? We trained. Barely. Alright, then there was one. Get up, you. No, get down. Oh, the crit was deadly. Ha! Knocked his ass to sleep. Boom. Come on, Sherazad. Whip him real good. It would have been poetic if he died to Sherazad's whip, but I'll take this. That was one-sided. My spine! All my other bones! How could we lose like that? Almost as if we didn't attack. Are we done already? Kids these days get tired so easily. Could have given me all you've got, you know. Sure, nobody's enough energy to keep up with you. Even so, seems like you guys have kept up with your trainings in the tournament, yeah? Why not just stop wasting your time here and become braces? Wait, we can make money doing this? What? Braces, us? No way! Hey, the guild doesn't discriminate. Aga became a bracer and so did I. And I started as a clueless kid. You guys should be able to do it, no problem. Oh, a job. Damn. In a straight fight, they could match a junior bracer, certainly. Being a bracer involves far more than just violence, though, Estelle. I wouldn't make promises like that so quickly. You think so, but... Yeah, that's right. Fighting's just about the only thing we're good at. Should have known nothing would be that simple. Oh. Anyways, a deal's a deal. We'll tell you what you want to know. Thank you. Like we said, we're looking for the guy who saw a white shadow. We heard that one of you saw it. Yeah, someone did. He ain't here today, but you're looking for Belden. He's our newest member, joined a year ago. Think you might have seen him before, when you beat the shit out of him with Joshua. I wasn't quite paying that much attention to you guys. I do kind of remember another guy, though. Belden hasn't been by since seeing that thing, actually. I heard a few people say he's stuck in bed from the shock of seeing a ghost. What? Do you mean he was cursed? Doomed to die? Suffer forever? Don't know about that, but I do know he was damn scared. He's always been sort of a spineless rich kid, though. Odd fit for a life of a thug, then. We get the details from him. Where does he live? The big place to the right of the mayor's mansion. Some old fart named Norman owns the joint. Belden's his oldest son. To the right of the mayor's mansion. Got it? Thanks for your help, guys. Okay, now we know where to go. Let's go meet this Belden dude. Let's. Thanks again, little bad boys. See you later. Oh yeah, call me that again. You guys keep it up, and stop by again sometime, hopefully without beating us up next time. Well, we did ask for that. Keep up the good work, Estelle. Okay, we got cheerleaders. He's always been a cream puff from a knife. nice family, so he's never had much guts. Estelle, come back! Come on back again! My advice? Belden's house to the right of the Mayoral mansion. Oldest guy, the Norman guy. Started showing up here. Didn't get wrapped up this time. Annoying things can skip me right on by. Gotta live smart. Always out picking fights, even though they know they're gonna get beat down. In a long time I've seen such a tense situation. Anyway, I'm just glad I didn't get dragged into it. So I guess we still can't leave town and we have to do the Belden thing. Bro. Alright, we move. Can we leave town or no? Right, so we have to talk to Belden, so it's a trigger. Okay. I don't think we want the landing port. No, we need to go up. No, that's a chapel. Oh, it's down. Okay, we gotta go back to the south area. Norman. Is this that Belden dude's home? Well, the directions were just to the right of the mayor's mansion. This should be it. Oh, welcome. I'm sorry, but my husband isn't home at the moment. He's busy at the hotel. I'd ask if you to go see him there. Huh? Apologies, but our business is with your husband, ma'am. We hoping to speak with Belden, actually. Oh, goodness, you have a Belden? Sorry, I thought you were here on election business. Election? Oh, wait, ma'am, your husband. Yes, my husband is Norman, one of the mayoral candidates. He's in the top floor of the hotel as his election headquarters, you see. His supporters are doing whatever it is people working for an election do up there. Okay, I see. We're from the Bracer Guild, actually. We kind of want to ask your son some questions, if that's okay. The Bracer Guild? Oh, no, has Belden done something wrong? No, you needn't worry about that. We've heard he witnessed something strange, however. We'd like to ask him about what he saw, if you'll permit it. Something strange? He didn't tell you about what he saw, ma'am? I'm afraid not. Happy to have him home for the first time in ages, but he barely spoken to me since he got back. My husband's time is so dominated by the election that he won't even talk to his son. I see. Well, we don't care about any of that. I think it may be a very good idea for us to speak to him. If something is on his mind, having a sympathetic ear available could really help. Sounds like a great idea. Please go ahead. He's on the second floor. Not playing with me. He has been home in ages. Dude, nice vacuum cleaner. Any books I can steal? Seems not. Excuse me, can we talk to you for a second? The hell am I doing? Came running back home just 'cause Dad ain't here. I'm pathetic. Oh, for crying out. Hello? Look at people when they're trying to talk to you. Who are you guys? I mean, fair reaction, right? Like, it is his house. Or his home. Hi, finally noticed us. So I guess you're Belden. That's right, why are you here? In my house, on the second floor. You're the Bracer from the tournament, aren't you? I'm Estelle Bright. This is my superior, Sherazad Harvey. A pleasure. Yeah, sure. So, what do you guys need? We heard you saw a white shadow recently. We were wondering if you'd mind telling us about it. Oh, that. I'd rather not talk about it, to be honest. Anytime I remember too much about it, I just get scared all over again. Was it really that scary? Now, don't say that. How about you tell me? Huh? But if you tell me I might do something nice for you. Whoa. I'll tell you anything. Cher, I've told you before that sex appeal is not a guild-approved weapon. Cher, type 1 if sex appeal is a guild-approved weapon, though. Yes, yes, but it works, don't it? Now then, really, do you feel like talking? Well, I guess it couldn't hurt. I was living in the warehouse where the crew hangs out until about a week ago. A week ago. Usually I come back here for food, see? I slept over there, you know, so I could chill with my bros. You've got to be kidding me. How in the name of the goddess could you not want to live in a big, comfy house like this? One. Hello, raw life. Welcome to the stream. He's just young is all. Please continue. Like I said, it was a week ago. The crew was all boozed up and asleep, but I woke up for some reason. Thought I'd go outside, feel the night air, you know, and then I saw it. The one I typed stands. 2D women are my weakness. You mean the white shadow? Yeah, a white shadow floating up in the air. It was a floating shopping list! It was in some kind of old-fashioned getup, cape and all. And it was dancing in the air. That's rather specific, not particularly scary either. You're certain the alcohol and exhaustion went clouding your senses? No way. This scared me right out of being drunk, and I tried to scream, but couldn't even do that. After the thing flew off to the northeast, I ran into the warehouse, yelling and woke everyone up. That just got me a punch from Rocco, though. I'd imagine, yes. Do you remember exactly when during the night this happened? I guess around 2 in the morning. Now I remember the whole thing. I came home to try and forget all that. I get why you ran home. You just didn't want to sleep in some place where you seen something scary. So you learned how nice it is to have a home to come back to, yes? Call me crazy, but this might be a good opportunity to leave the Ravens behind. Yeah, I know I'm not cut out for it. But well, I just can't face my dad. He's busy with the election and not home much, and that's why I came back, but once the election is over, I'll have to face him one way or another. And if he manages to win, my life will get even more restrictive. You're just running away from what you don't like. Sound like Joshua. Well, now, cheer up. Cher placed a quick peck on Belden's cheek. Whoa! Bro's entire life just changed there. Cher? Heh. Just a little something to perk you up and say thanks for the info. Now it's up to you to think for yourself and find your own answer to this problem. Remember, you're the only one who can. Oh, miss! Well, this is certainly a start. Estelle, let's go. Right, really? Belden, thanks for talking to us. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm never gonna wash this face again. Chat, type 1 if you wish you were Belden. Hello, Noodles. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, all of a sudden, the blink of an eye, Belden's entire life just changed. Men will never be the same again. I ran to the northeast. Are we able to leave town now? We got the piece of info. We can! Gull Seaside Way. Vista Forest Road. Vista Forest Road, Gull Seaside Way. Okay, got boss here, boss there. Ooh, I like the song, though. I can feel it. So what really stops you from wearing more than 2 accessories? Social decorum? Thank you, Chest! I've been saying that for ages. What really does stop us, you know? Alright, backshot the shark. Good kill, good kill. Piece of cake! Hello, Archangel. Welcome to the stream. Huge crit. Get him. Get him.
Seems you came up short.
Okay. Does the same trick still apply when it comes to the water? It does! Off we go. Okay, we gotta fight 3 things that have the nutsacks in the 1 South Park episode. Pure Stamper. Dude, they play Highlander? They're so cool for that. Blow sleep-inducing bubbles. Give a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Oh, that did nothing! Bro. 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 We gotta use these. These guys can, like, just, like, stun lock you. Oh, that didn't kill? Bro. Bro. Okay, you only had 7 HP. Oh, how's it feel, though? Bro. Get him. Beautiful. Wow, we're gonna need a heal now. Okay. Okay, there we go. We've now healed. My gamer instinct tells me I should be able to break that barrel. No bait, bro! Cher can use her whip on me. Down horrific. But I respect it. Divide after being wounded. Explodes when defeated. Oh my god, with Ariel? Oh yeah. Go for this. Good wind. Beautiful. Oh, we go again? Wow, we didn't even really need that. That's more than fine. Whip them. Oh, we can melee them now. Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. Better synergy. That's mine. Surprise cookie. Oh god, it's Icky Cookie. When you gaze long enough into the empty chest, the chest gazes back into you. True Woods. It does, technically, when you think about it. Bro. Hammerhead. Incredibly strong jaws. Beat it up. Knock it down. Okay, good. So far, so good. That's fine. Okay, they get a lot of attacks, but... Shara, girl, stop missing. See, now that's some bullshit, right? I'll get out of this fight, so help me God. Bro, it didn't die? Bro, those sharks were outrageous! Can you buy more bait? You get bait for monster kills, unfortunately. Am I already so low? Oh, I keep casting spells, that's why. On the Vista Forest Road, Dazed monster, a Cobalt Saber. Huh. I don't think we've seen it yet. That's where that other monster's gonna be. Hold on, can we rest up? $100 for the night? Bro! I needed to get the money, look. That was a necessity. Trying to think of the last game I fished in. I'm trying to think of the game that I've played that doesn't have fishing in it. I think Stella played as fishing. I'm pretty sure it does. There's a chest right there. Backshot it. Good kill. Oh, we're gonna get a crit for this too.
We're good to go.
Okay, well, we survived. I will survive! Could just be your imagination, but it's empty. Damn. Sonic doesn't have that fishing. Sonic Unleashed does. Not Unleashed. Sonic Frontiers does. With Big the Cat. It said Gull's Seaside Way has the serpent guy, but I don't see him. Oh, because this is still Gull's Seaside Way. Okay. Map's just poorly written. Insulating tape. This chest has nothing to lose. There's no telling what it might do. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna assume this other guy is the guy we need to fight. Xenoblade doesn't have a fishing minigame? Ah, that's where you're wrong. The Salvager minigame in Blade 2 is kind of that. Just more like noodling than anything. Exterminate! Exterminate! 3 of them? Bro. Well. High physical defense, weak to odds. I bet. Bro. Bro. Good damage. Okay, good. Good dodge. We needed that dodge badly. 2 dodges is crazy. We needed that so badly. This should kill 2 of them. Huge. Okay, well, this one's swole now, but... We can still get him. Beautiful! Alright! Having Aerial on Charizard has been a godsend. I should have thought of that. Don't worry, I forget about it sometimes too. Does Tag count when you think about it as well? Because, like, Tag is kind of like spearfishing when you think about it. Nocturne does not have fishing, and Nocturne's a shit game, so, you know, it makes sense. Exterminated monster. Actually, no, in Nocturne, you're just fishing with your own, like, will to live. You're using that as bait. When fishing, don't forget to dangle your worm. True. You gotta get a good dangle on, you know? If you're not gonna dangle it, what's the point? Odd loafers. I'll have you know that if you could take multiple items from the same chest, the economy would collapse. Oh, huge. Dude, look at these stats. 45 defense, 2 movement, 2 speed, 2 agility, women only. Basic shoes made from tough beast leather. Easy to wear. Sweet. Found. Oh, we got fishing goo! Inside the chest, you find blood. So much blood. Why wasn't this here the first time? What happened there, then? Freaking found Dexter's chest. Ooh! Bet I can fish here. Yeah, I do. Big dangle action. Massive dangle action. I'm a-wiggling it. Which rod would you like to use? Progress rod. Gonna use some bait. This is how all guys do it, too. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. Shit, it got away! Lock in, 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 lock. Lock in. What do you mean it got away? Hitting the QT correctly, though. Oh, is it still like a % chance to happen to fail? It's like you gotta get the QTE correct, but it can also fail. Bro. Are you starting to sound extra? I'm not sounding sussy. I'm just describing the process of fishing. I am innocent. I'll have you know. Okay. Let's head over here. Go to Minoria Village because there's a quest we need to pick up there. It's in the White Orchid. Earlier late game. Yeah, that's fine. It's gear that's meant for specific party members. Garden of Seedin? Bro, you cannot call it that. In the Garden of Seedin, baby. We have to get a different name for the Garden of Seedin. That sounds way too much like the Garden of Seaman. It's a fisherman's tale. Hello, 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 Rado. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Got a minute. Huh? Oh, you kid braces? Have you seen my request, then? Yeah, sure I have. Good, good. I'd like to get things underway immediately. Do you have the time right now? Hear an explanation of the job. What kind of job is it? Alright, listen carefully. I'm currently putting together a list of ingredients obtainable across the entire RUAN region. Problem is, there's been lots of dangerous monsters out there lately, and I haven't been able to go out investigating on my own. How you doing? I'm doing pretty damn good, thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well as well. Every fisher lets it dangle until they feel a bite. Exactly. That's just like the MO. That's where your braces come in. I'd like for you to assist me. What happened to P5X? Just wasn't feeling it. The story was kind of bleh, and I really was not vibing with the dungeon design. I'd like for you to assist. Also, the gacha elements just put me off entirely. Sounds easy enough. What do you want us to do specifically? Let's take a look at this tentative ingredient list I put together. Savory pinion, leathery tail, gummy eyeball, yum, monster carapace, beast flesh, prickly seed, pause, fish fillet. Dude, I could go for a fish fillet. Clear gelatin. What the hell are you making? Though it's incomplete, I want you to find ingredients from monsters that aren't on this list and bring them to me. Did you get that? Ingredients that are not on this list, make sure you don't get that wrong. If you find ingredients that aren't on it, come here to report. Of course, you're also free to get a bunch together and report before you're completely done. However, I will need one of the ingredients as a sample, so do be careful not to eat too much. Get ingredients not on this list and come here to report then. How many types do you want? Of the ones not on this list, I mean. Can't be sure of how much is out there. I'd be happy if you found 5 or 6 new ingredients. If you can find even half of that, I'd be willing to pay you for your time. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? Please do, and no need to rush. It's not an urgent job. Okay. Yo, sick balcony. Because Joshua ain't there to help it. Yeah, that's definitely a part of a storyline in second chapter, and I'm really liking that. They're doing a great job with the characterization overall. It's like in chapter 1, Estelle and Joshua were like pretty much like attached at the hip. And now they're forced to separate. Well, not forced, but like now they have to learn to be separate from one another. Should really started to wear itself thin to me. And like, at this point, I just want either the Persona 4 remake or just give me Persona 6. It's like the gameplay was fine in Persona 5, I actually kind of liked it. But I know in the back of my mind, it being gacha will just mean just grind, and then you'll be fine. The more ingredients you find, I kind of figured that was the case. Whoa, true hurricane? Damn! Okay, Estelle.
We're good to go.
What I love about Trails so far is the characterization, and I think Estelle and Joshua are two like the best examples of it. Like, the arcs they're going on feels like I've seen them somewhere before, but they're executing on it very well. Bonk. Bonk. Bro barely moved. Got him. In my own time. Yeah, we're gonna be in for Trails for the long haul. I'm excited. I've loved the vibe of this game so far. This game has been a strict improvement to me from the first game. So far, at least. Ariel. I think she has looking to level up soon anyways. Very soon, actually. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. We have not found the trail in the sky yet. We're still looking for it. We're in the trail to, like, veganism from the woods here. Bro, what am I looking at? Can knock you right out. They space him just far enough away so he can't do that. Good hit. Get him with the whip. Bash him. Beautiful. Two sides of the same coin. Well, it feels like the story for them is going to be they were like hyper reliant on each other, then they separate. They have to go their own separate ways, grow as characters, and then when they come back together again, they'll be stronger for that. Pecan from this world bot. I get so many bots on Twitch, it's insane. I have to ban like 1 to 3 every time we stream on Twitch. Every time. For most people. I mean, I've highly enjoyed both games so far. They would both rank very highly for me. First one was just a bit slow, but like I understood exactly what they were doing with it. Because like, oh, okay, we're setting up characters, we're like putting pieces on the board here, and then later on we'll make use of all that. I understood that, and they're paying it off very quickly. A remorseless killer with a taste for man flesh. Pause. Let not their cuteness fool you. This is a thing with, like, early 2000s, like, anime games, or, like, anime overall. The pandas are always, like, the most terrifying ones. They're the most dangerous, and it's not close. God, true hurricane.
Oh, sorry.
Fuck! I don't want to have to waste this, but I do. Without the booba shot. They nerfed Cher going into the second chapter. I distinctly remember her, like, auto attack or basic attack being AoE in the original. I distinctly remember that, and now it's just single target. Dude, they nerfed Cher. It was one of the big reasons I was excited to use her here for chapter 1. I'm like, oh, the AoE will come in clutch. Cuteness is deadly after all. Yeah, it's like Nagasarite, like Iron Toe, whatever. Cracked. Bro. Get rid of the seed shooter. Alright, get the ostrich. Bro. Freaking Big Bird over here. We're getting a lot of XP from here, though. Estelle's almost ready to level up. Yeah, I need to get way better actually, like, doing ads. I keep forgetting to do them whenever I go to the bathroom. Only attacks females? Damn. Whoa, what is this? Oh. Huge! Oh my god! Killed 2 and slept the other one? Hello, Dinkler. Welcome to the stream. Over Agate. It wasn't even I that picked it. We pulled it. Because I was 50-50 on it. We decided, though, that we'll do one now, and then when the remake comes around eventually, we'll just do the other one. So we'll just do Agate in the remake. Oh! Second chapter's been so good so far. I love it. I don't know if, like, Trails in the Sky was, like, the main source of inspiration, but, like, I feel like I've seen this story arc before somewhere. I just don't know where to put it. When it comes to, like, Estelle and Joshua. I feel like I've seen that story before, I just don't know where. But it may have been because the story I'm thinking of was inspired by Trails. That's what I'm thinking happened. But I'm absolutely here for it. There's the snake. Like, the overall vibe and aesthetic that Trails has is one of my favorites out there. I absolutely adore it. What do you think about the map reuse? I'm fine with it. I don't mind reusing elements like that so long as you make it fun and enjoyable as a game. If you can, like, speed up development time, which is what I imagine happened here, then I'm all for it. So long as, again, you make it, like, its own. So, like, new mobs, new events, especially if they're retreading a similar location, because we're just going back to, like, the places from the first game. There's no reason just to change it, right? By keeping it the same, it can make the world feel set in stone, and make it feel more consistent. Whereas, you know, like in a bunch of other games, where it's like when you have a giant leap in fidelity, or like go from like one game to the next, like you can go back to a location or somewhere familiar and it feels completely different. I don't get that feeling here, which I kind of appreciate. How does Kevin rank when it comes to first impressions compared to the other characters? I think I have Kevin high when it comes to first impressions. I very much enjoyed him being like that fuckboy character, but knowing exactly when to reel it in and when he has to be actually like nice. And he was there at the exact moment Estelle needed a shoulder to cry on. That was like unfamiliar. My first impressions for Kevin are very high. I think he's the protagonist of third chapter. I'm not sure. I think he is. Has abundant stamina, damn. Beautiful. Look, the camp hawk. Yeah, I really like the camp we had in the prologue. Like, the dungeons we had in the prologue, I think both of those dungeons were better than any of the dungeons we had in the first chapter. My opinion. I very much enjoyed that. Like, overall game design-wise, I very much like what they're doing with this game. I like the fact we're able to, like, pick a character to party with. Yeah, I have to kill Estelle. Yeah. Oh, it has crit. Unless I take it. A heal crit on Estelle is huge. I'll do that. Okay, now we can just bash it. No need to waste the EP. Glad we have the anti-poison accessories equipped. I like how the game gave me just enough information to build around it. Yeah, the music in this game has been a massive step up to the original. I liked the music in the original, but it wasn't, like, overly memorable to me or anything. This soundtrack has been just banger after banger. Massive fan of it. My Penis Roll Academy's over there. We need to go back. Okay, we took care of both the monsters. Now we need to get the stuff, the ingredients. He already knew. The reason I already knew about Kevin was because I remember reading like the blurb on the Steam page for the 3rd chapter when I was buying them. And I remember one of the protagonists was like a priest of the Septian Church, and Kevin's that. And he looked vaguely familiar to me, so I just like pieced that together.
We're good to go.
I think the only other spoiler that I have is like where certain games are like based. I know Daybreak's in Calvert, I think. And I think I saw like a screenshot from Trails of Cold Steel, like chapter 4 or some shit. And I saw Estelle and Joshua in the background. I'm pretty sure that's like all the spoilers that I actually have. Hooked him. Fraud watch on the shock. Got him.
Oh, are we done already?
Which is pretty funny. I'm going to imagine that the voice Kevin actually has is nothing like what I gave him. Hey guys, I'm Kevin. I'm a fuckboy. That's the voice I gave Kevin. I'm imagining I'm way off the mark, but that's like the vibe he gave off then. For me, the music represents the growth in Estelle's growth. The first is just humble beginning, but Estelle and Joshua grow and begin to face harsh realities they have to overcome. I really like that interpretation, Jared. Because it does kind of sound like the soundtrack in the first game. Not to be like some like picky bitch. To me, it does sound like the soundtrack in the first game was a little bit more... I don't want to use the word immature, let's say simple. This one feels more in-depth and complex in like all the right ways. Like the first chapter was going for that vibe, whereas this one is like, okay, they're growing and they're maturing. My frenemy, 10 out of 10. Yeah, I'm really liking what they're doing with characters, where it's like a character was like a very minor character in one game, but they had a little bit of personality and then become a larger character later on. He's gonna have a deep smoker's voice. Oh, that I can do a voice like that. That was not the impression he gave off. He's like a fuckboy too. Okay, good. Let's just say I'm sub-accurate. Also, I'm going to stand by something I've said before. I love the combat system in Trails. I loved it in the first chapter, I loved it in the remake, and I'm loving it here again. I know for some people it'll be like awkward going from like the remake to the original style of game. I don't mind it at all. It like scratches a slightly different itch to me. I think there's even like a part of me that like may like prefer the old combat. I would need to think about it more. But there's something about it that just like kind of like interests me a little bit more, if that makes sense. I think it's because it's a little bit more simple in terms of mechanic bloat from the new one. But I like being able to just like whack shit in the overworld in the remakes. Bro. Beautiful. Was a natural fit for me. Yeah, I tried Fire Emblem a few times. I do like Fire Emblem. I loved Three Houses. I loved Birthright. I was loving Conquest. I just didn't finish it because I didn't like playing on my 3DS. Because I think I realized why I never really liked, like, handheld gaming as a kid. The screens were, like, way too small and the form factor wasn't there. When it comes to, like, the Steam Deck and the Switch 2 specifically, though, the size is way better for me. Pause. I might be a bit of a size king when it comes to, like, handheld consoles. But to each their own. I can understand. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. There's something about the movement management, the crafts, the arts, and then just, like, raw, like, hitting things that I very much enjoy. Peak. Yeah, the animations are so good in the remake. I can't overstate just how much I enjoy the aesthetic of Trails. It's like the Frutiger Arrow, like, rolling green hills and giant blue skies and wind. Like, that vibe is one of my favorite aesthetics. I absolutely love it. And this game, like, nails it. Okay, good kill. Those are the good ones. See, for me, I actually really like the characters and the characterization, that kind of stuff from the newer Fire Emblems. I didn't mind that. Okay, we did Seaside Way Monster. That one's done. We did Vista. We did that one. We still needed the Saffron Tower one, right? So let's go there. God, do I remember where the Saffron Tower is? It was south of RUAN, wasn't it? Trails from Zero. I'm excited, because it's like, we're in it for the long haul. I own all the Trails games. I just bought them during the Steam sale. We go big like that sometimes, you know? So it's like, we're gonna get to them. Unless, like, no one starts to care about the Trails series for some reason. But, like, I doubt that's gonna happen. I've been enjoying them. They have a timeless art style. I can absolutely appreciate that. Pixel art was never really my cup of tea, personally. I can understand why people love it. Because I think I love it with, like, the Square Enix, like, HD 2D games. I find myself really appreciating a different art style and overall aesthetics than what I appreciated when I was a kid. It's just, like, my overall, like, artistic and, like, aesthetic preferences have changed a lot. Even over the last, like, couple of years. Because it's like, if you gave me Trails as a kid, I would never have played it. Like, as a kid, I was totally, like, bing, bing, wahoo. If I don't see, like, big flashy noises, don't give me a gun and stuff like that. Or, like, a cool, like, raccoon guy to, like, do crime with in Sly Cooper, I wasn't probably playing it. If it was an RPG that wasn't Skyrim or, like, an MMO, I was gonna bounce off it so quickly. I very much appreciate that style of game now, though. Old school, modernized look. Yeah. Like a fresh coat of paint. I don't know if I'm using the term correctly, but it feels Y2K to me. Where it's like, it feels like that 2000s, like, anime aesthetic. I absolutely adore that. Yeah, it's like, I think the best example for, like, my taste in games as a kid is, like, as a kid, I tried Ocarina of Time in the GameCube. I got lost in the, like, starter village. I couldn't find out where he got the initial sword from. Or I pulled it out, and then I would get, like, lost in the maze, and then I would not know where to go next for the story, and I just quit. I was like the kid where it's like, I need my yellow paint, I need my way marker. If you're not giving it to me, I'm not gonna know where to go.
Seems you came up
Like, if it was turn-based, I was not playing it unless it was called Pokemon as a kid. I didn't get into, like, turn-based until, like, near the end of high school. And there was, like, one summer where I'm like, okay, I'll get into Final Fantasy because I really like Final Fantasy 15. It was a summer going from my senior year of high school going to freshman year of college. And I played Final Fantasy 6 and then Final Fantasy 7 back-to-back one August. One of the best summers ever. That was so fun. I love those games. He wasn't always a gaming god. No, I was when it came to Halo. If you guys think I'm good at Halo when we played on stream, even though, like, nowadays I'm a little bit very much rusty, as a kid, I was a danger. Like, I was 1v6ing my friends at school. We had so much fun, though. I try to be optimistic about games. I do, too. But when, like, a series is very near and dear to me, which not too many are, but when one is very near and dear to me, like Halo is, I can be very negative. And I can understand that, but to me, it's they deserve the negativity. Especially if you, like, have been watching my recent, like, Halo coverage. I have been very negative about those games. Especially the 343 era. Because the thing that gets me, right, is, like, if someone puts out a bad game or something, but, like, I can tell that they at least tried, and, like, okay, maybe it's just not for me, maybe something didn't click, maybe they didn't have enough time, maybe it was, like, a rushed experience, something along those lines, I can understand that, I can, like, compartmentalize that, and be okay with that. For me, like, when it comes to Halo, it pisses me off when I know the correct answer is abundantly obvious and you've had so much time yet you refuse to learn. I was also equally angry, if not more, at World of Warcraft back in the day during Shadowlands. If you watch my WoW coverage from way back then, early days of the channel, you can see. But Blizzard pulled their head out of their ass, mostly. Unfortunately, Halo still hasn't. The least of my priorities. I like a game to look visually cool to me. That's my thing. I don't need to be like the highest fidelity thing ever, but I want to enjoy looking at the game. Are the best ones for like 4 and 9, probably 10. I haven't played 4 myself, but I've watched, like, Preach Gaming play 4. I think 4 looks awesome. 9 might be my favorite, like, single-entry, like, beginning-to-end Final Fantasy game. 9 might be one of my... Besides 14. 14's not fair when we talk about it for me. I adored 9. But I adored 9 because of Moguri mod. Vanilla 9 would not have been up there. I need Moguri mod when it comes to Final Fantasy 9. God, I love FF6, though. 6 is so good. I love 7. I loved what I've played of 8. Love an IRL currency and WoW mullet. Yes. I'm not entirely sure why they're doing it, because there's, like, barely anything actually on the store. Like, they claim it's just, like, look, every time we have to do a transaction involving real money, the shit's annoying to deal with. We're just doing this to make it, like, easier on our end to, like, process this shit. We're not gonna, like, do weird denominations or anything like that. Like, they say it, I don't trust them, though.
Oh, are we done already?
I gotta stop playing again. 6 is so good. Not mean that standard call it out. Yeah, it's the other thing is, like, ordinarily, I try not to blame other people. I don't try to blame gamers when it comes to the state of a game, right? For Halo, I kind of do. No, let me rephrase that, I put that wrong. I fundamentally disagree with the notion that people are being, like, too harsh on Halo that I see every now and then. Or like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it fucking is, you just don't know what you're talking about. It's like, this is what I mean when it's like, when it comes to Halo specifically nowadays, I'll call myself a dickhead, because I think I am. But I'm a dickhead that's correct. Because, like, I did that whole video about Sprint in Halo, and I didn't see one fucking actual counter-argument in the comments. And the reason I didn't see one was because there is actually no counter-argument if you understand Halo. It's just a bunch of people that don't know what the fuck they're doing. You get me again. It's just a bunch of people congregated that don't know what the fuck they're doing, that think the series have to be one way, and then every time the series fails when it tries to do that new thing, they refuse to go back to the way that it used to work, because for some reason, they got into their thick fucking heads that the old way wouldn't work, despite the fact other games in the market show that it can fucking work. It blows my mind. Like, to me, it is just straight stupidity and stubbornness, and that's what pisses me off. Because, like, if you know Halo, and you've been playing Halo for a long time, these things are obvious. And it's like, also at the end of it all, I don't care about personal opinion. Like, when it comes to Halo, no, I don't. Because we have the numbers to support the fact that I'm fucking correct. It's like, Halo Infinite. I remember this shit. When Halo Infinite was first coming out, it was talked about being a 10-year-long game and being supported for 10 years. The final content update, final major content update for Halo Infinite is coming out later this month or like December, I forget which. It didn't even it made like half that time. When you look at the numbers on Steam, compared to the old game's Master Chief Collection, it's dog shit. It's like, we have the numbers here. Did Halo get a new game? We got a new announcement of a game called Campaign Evolved. It's a remake of the first game, but only the single player. For some reason.
Seems you came up short.
Where it's like, we have the numbers for this. We know this shit's not working. The answer isn't, let's just keep doing it. It's like, bro, go back to the fucking formula that worked for the series. Because there's no reason it wouldn't hold up in the modern day, because you go back to play these games, and they still fucking work. And, like, the only arguments I ever see against it are people that, to me, like, suffer from the modern issue of, like, attention spans being absolutely brain-rotted. You can call palms for backup, surrounded by a force field. I'm gonna break this thing. People don't like it. Well, they completely changed a lot of the, like, aesthetic. And, like, when it comes to Halo, the art in Halo is important because it goes to the story. I fell out of Halo after Halo 4. A lot of people did. But the problem is, people don't want to admit that. That's the issue. That's one of the issues. Is the couch co-op? To be fair, they have that. When it comes to the campaign, they do have couch co-op. I think it's like up to 4 players that you can do like co-op with, and you can also do online co-op. They actually brought back like couch co-op, which is good to me. Like, that's a step in the right direction. But there's like also obvious things. It's like, if you play Combat Evolved, you will know why Sprint breaks the formula. Why are we trying this? Do you want first impressions to be terrible? It's like, that's what's going to happen. People are going to play through it, rush it with Sprint, and say the game is, like, solidly okay and they don't understand what the hype was about. I fucking promise you that's going to be a massive, like, piece of feedback they get with the remake from new players introduced to Halo. I can fucking see it now. Like, it's just going to happen. Because they're rushing through everything and they're not going to be able to appreciate the atmosphere that Combat Evolved tries to instill into the player. Especially, doubly so, when you change the art style that was so pivotal to the immersion of Halo. It's like, if you don't understand Halo, these things sound inconsequential. But if you understand Halo, you'll understand why these things are so important. They're parts of what made the game so timeless and why people can go back to these games hundreds of times over and replay the same campaign. But it's like an epidemic in the modern day where people just don't know what they're looking at. And people don't like that. Well, that and also the changing, like, they're changing certain weapons. I don't necessarily mind this part because it's like, okay, if we're doing a remake, we can, like, add to the weapon sandbox and, like, treat a different experience. That can be really cool. But at the same time, if there's a core component that's, like, very integral to the overall experience as, like, iconic for it, don't change that for no reason. Imagine this chest as it once was, brim with treasure and full of delight. You can hardly bear to look at it now. Where it's like, the assault rifle, to me, is blasphemy. And I can fucking see exactly what they're gonna do, because they want to introduce the SMG, probably. And they don't see how, like, the AR and the SMG can probably live at the same time. However, counter-argument. The assault rifle in Combat Evolved is one of the most iconic weapons in any FPS game. It's a 60-round behemoth where you just dump barrels of ammunition into opponents. And it's so iconic, but they're replacing it with the standard generic one we get in Halo nowadays. On top of that, aim down sights. On top of that, reticle bloom. It's like, again, are we going to just... Are we trying to make this feel like Combat Evolved or no? What's the goal here? Make it feel generic? Take out all the core integral elements of Combat Evolved that people loved and appreciated still to the modern day and remove them for no fucking reason? What's the goal here? What's the vision? I know what the vision is. It's a shit vision. Because the vision is to make it more in line with the modern Halo games they want to make, so they feel more seamless going from one to the next. Unfortunately, that's not how fucking Halo works. You begin to suspect that this treasure chest is a portal to the meat dimension. Aw, dude, I go to the meat dimension. Here's a way to, like, talk about it. Alright. How do I put this? What's a good analogy here? What's a good analogy? Imagine they remade Trails in the Sky without an anime aesthetic. It's not one for one, but, like, think of it like that. Imagine they remade FF7. Perilous meatballs. Found a scrap of paper with a perilous meatballs recipe written on it. Actually, funnily enough, Combat Evolved does have an anime aesthetic. Like, it was based on, like, late 1990s, like, anime. It's that different. Well, the thing is, you navigate a lot of ancient alien ruins in Combat Evolved. They're called, the aliens they belong to are called the Forerunners. They're not the ones you fight. These are like the ancient alien civilization insert here, right? Those are them. During the Bungie games, the Forerunners were what humanity was way long ago. So, they designed them to feel alien, but at the same time, almost as if you're like navigating ancient human ruins. It was part of the mystique of it all. The chest bursts open on its own. Unfortunately, there's nothing inside. Unfortunately, when 343 got the reins of Halo, they retconned that for some fucking reason. And in accordance to that, they just made everything really shiny. So you lose a huge element of the feel and the vibe of Halo with the new Forerunner aesthetic. Oh, that's the thing, Esther. It's now lore accurate, but it's like accurate to 343's lore, which is shit. When we're trying to do Combat Evolved, because it's not Combat Evolved. Bro, this gotta be another way to go. Bro. Huge. 9 XP! Imagine a PS1 exclusive game without the weird texture warp. Imagine a Trails game, like a remake of Trails, but all aughts are like instant cast. So you know the zero, like, effect you have in the remake? Imagine that was, like, applicable for all aughts all the time. Here's the problem with, like, trying to explain the Halo brain rot to, like, non-Halo fans. There's not a good one-for-one comparison. Go the other direction. Imagine Doom. Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, Doom the Dark Ages. Imagine they made another Doom, but they made it slow as shit. It's like the inverse problem of that. Have you met Renna yet? I don't think we have. We met the guy who saw the white ghost. And we're doing the side quest right now. Aesthetic vision was a lie. Well, kind of. Because, like, here's the thing. We talk about the art style a lot, but, like, the art style did kind of change a lot between each of the old Halo games. So, like, Combat Evolved has a very particular look to it. When it comes to the Marines, when it comes to certain weapons, when it comes to the spawn, I think they nailed how Master Chief looks. I think Master Chief looks very cool, the new one. Little girl with purple hair. Oh, the one with the scythe from the end of, like, the first chapter remake, like, the trailer of it? No, we've not seen it yet. Best part of the trailer, bro. He looks so damn good. And I think they can also nail the Flood. I'm hoping they can do the Flood correct. I'm actually optimistic on that front. I can't imagine the name would be, like, too important. Were you all changed as individuals when you learned that male seahorses are the one that give birth? better question. Have you ever seen a male seahorse give birth before? It's a crazy visual. Like, bro puts his all into that shit. It's like, whoa! 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 In each of those, it's like 100 seahorses fly out of them. Monsters of pit. No, I need to heal! Run. Bro! We got any water enjoyers here? I'm a big water guy. I love drinking water. Bro. Bro! Can I fucking go? I hate fights like that. Oh my god, retry. Okay. Jesus. I'll just use an on. Oh, don't heal enough. Don't heal fast enough. Alright, try that again. Herb sandwich. Sure. Okay. Bro. Bro. Good. Bro. Oh my god, we got out of it. Oh my god, Cher leveled up. Oh, thank god. Huge juicy bone. The way I handle spoilers and stuff, I just don't look anything up for the series. I do not even Google it. At this point, now, because I actually have a chat, so when I play games, if I have a question, I just ask you guys. I don't look anything up now. Unless it's, like, hyper-specific. Oh, fuck. Use aughts? We did no damage! Bro! This stupid seahorse. Bro. Bro. Alright, I'm killing the seahorse. Screw everything else. The seahorse gotta die. Okay. Before I get anally probed by this chest, let me just do this. Alright. Let's go. Lock in. What I got? Explodes when defeated, of course. You can use aughts as well. Okay. Let me cook. Oh, beautiful. Oh, world class. Oh, hell. Alright, we just hate Cher, I guess. God, I love True Hurricane so much. My goat. Okay. Go for this. Whip him. Good crit. Get her away. I'll take it. This spells aren't too bad. Get him. Okay, we can just, like, focus him down now. Oh, and a crit. Beautiful. That's fine. We should have him dead here. Get him, Estelle. Boom! You're thrust up, kids. A skill issue. Sapphire Talisman. What happens when you clear out every chest in the world? What will other adventurers do then? Fuck them. Yeah? Skill issue there, just like looted before I did, you know? It's an extraction shooter, you just never realized it. My type is Septium, whereas attack and defense will become water-based. No? Okay. If I fight a fire dude, that'll help. Okay, let's go up. Wait, we'll go down here. Whack him. Bop him. Twist him. At all. Here's the funny thing. I own Danganronpa 1, 2, and 3. I actually started 1 on the channel a long time ago. Just never got out of the prologue. Oh, I'm a ReZero fan, I'm a Souls fan. I'm used to people spoiling things. I know how to manipulate the algorithms. So I can, like, avoid it to the best of my abilities. Shrimplet. Inside the empty chest is carved, Olivier is handsome. You briefly wonder if he put that there himself. Turn-based is truly based. I love it nowadays. It's so fun. What Souls games have you played? 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring. I play most. I haven't played Demon Souls. I haven't beaten all of them, though. I got to the final boss of Dark Souls 3. I beat Dark Souls 2. I didn't play the DLC because I hated Dark Souls 2. I didn't play the DLC of Dark Souls 1, but I beat the base game. I got to, like, the old monk on the bridge fight in Sekiro, then I stopped there. We're at Lady Maria in the DLC in Bloodborne. We're gonna get back to that at some point. And I have beaten Elden Ring twice. Have you played Night Rain? No, I skipped Night Rain. Sekiro is absolutely a love it or hate it kind of game. It's like, it'll either be your favorite one or your least favorite one. I haven't really seen anyone who has, like, Sekiro middle of the road. For me, it's my least favorite. But I can understand why people love it. Actually, no. Dark Souls 2 is my least favorite. That game just sucks. At some point, it's great. It looks good. Remember when the goal was to get to the top of this tower and we can't find a way to get up to, like, the 6th floor at least? I remember. Stuck in the 5th. Okay. Right over here. Bro, my life for that minimap. The abominable things I would do for a minimap. I need the remake just for that. Bro. When the trail is found, show. Outskirts at that place. I fucking couldn't stand that wolf fight in the Ice DLC in Dark Souls 2. I hated that fight so much. When does the stream end? It was supposed to end like 41 minutes ago, but then you guys got me yapping about Halo. Then it just like didn't stop. I'm easily distracted, apparently. I'm like a cat when you like use like the little red light thing. Like you get me started on something, you can just extend the stream indefinitely. It's one simple hack my chat learns every now and then. Oh, thank God. Okay. We finally found the other path. That took way too long. Ooh! Teach me how to Dougie. I'll take 6 extra damage. You obtain the Sword of the Ancient God Kings. Just kidding, it's empty. Damn it. Bet I could fish here. Which rod would you like to use? Which bait would you like to use? We can fish here? Lakes and rivers. Squiggles and swims grotesquely, but fish love them. Fish love this one simple trick. I feel like I don't have the bait for this. Let's try Earthworm. Oh, I got a crab? Let's go! Crab Wraith. Crab that likes rocks? That likes rock shadows. Uses bait will sometimes catch a really big fish. You can't buy bait, you have to get it from monsters. At least that's what they said earlier. I'm a gaming god. Ooh! Gold angler. Oh, angelfish. Bro, I'm a gaming god. I'm too filthy with it. I'm disgusting with a rod. Well, it's been swell. See you again in New Game Plus. Does this game even have a New Game Plus? If not, that's mean. Wait, I thought we got... What did we... What? I thought we just got an item from that. Did we not? It does? Oh, cool. Ah, we made it. Whoa. Oh, we're definitely teleporting somewhere. At some point. It really is active. I see, just as we heard. It seems safe for now, but let's get the picture taken quickly anyways. It'd be wise to leave as soon as we can. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, so where should I shoot from? Take a picture, use the orbal camera. Move to where you wish to take a picture from, and then select the orbal camera from the item tab in the camp menu. Well, it wants a straight-on one. Ooh, nice visual. Expectations, not gonna lie. I don't mind, personally. I like long series. I like being able to know that I can, like, sink myself into something and just, like, have more of it. I can, like, gorge myself in something that I like. I like that. This seems like a good shot. It's the ultimate time sink. Let's be fair here. World of Warcraft is the ultimate time sink. This is a bit too close. Need to back off a bit. Oh. I wonder if this is a bit too far. Go. This seems okay, I guess. Okay, that means this is shit. A bit too close. Back off a bit. Bit too close. God. Stell. This seems okay, I guess. But WoW isn't a story game. That's the funny thing, it is. Oh, that are well written. Oh, okay. I didn't see the other disclaimer there, Dinkler. There has to be a better place. Angle's a bit off, more straight on, I think. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. It says this looks okay. That to me tells me this place is shit. I need all the BP. If I go further back, though, this isn't too far away. We're like right here. No. What if it's a bit too far? This seems okay, I guess. I don't know what you're talking about, Dinkle. I've been avoiding spoilers. Takes a picture, bald man. I'm a perfectionist, I'll have you know. I'm like Dorothy over here. I'm gonna get the exact right shot. I'm going to do it. This seems okay, I guess? No. I'm gonna wait till Estelle tells me that it's absolute perfection. Never before taken a better picture. I'm gonna lock it. Bit too close, my ass. Cool, zoom out a little bit then. This seems okay, I guess. No. Wait. This seems okay, I guess. This looks perfect to me, Estelle. Alright, I made up my mind. I'll take it. Okay, I guess is the good option. Estelle, up your self-esteem, go. Believe in yourself a bit more. And all done. Let's return to town then. There's a little point in remaining here. We're going back already? Well, yes, that was the plan. Is there a problem? Not really a problem. I guess it's just we came all this way, so heading straight back would be a waste, don't you think? Someone's got a bit of a dungeon diving itch in a new jacket, I think. I'll keep an eye on you if you want to explore the tower, Estelle. Head back. Well, no, we shouldn't. Setting up this job to come first, sadly. Yeah, sure. Let's return to RUAN. Let's go. Alright, where this bum at? Hold on. I gotta show this, like... I gotta show this guy the definition of a pure artist at work when it comes to this photo. I'm gonna blow him away. Behold. Did you take the photo? Hell yeah, we did. Here's your camera back, buddy. Yeah, Reeb and Wape. Now it's off we go. What? Where are we going? Oval Factory, of course. We gotta develop the photo course if we want to see the picture. Oh, true. Right behind you. If you wait on this quest, there's someone that you meet that gets you the best. Ah, damn, we run into Dorothy. Fuck. I can see exactly what happens. So we pair up with Dorothy at some point. And if she's a guest party member, then we do this quest. She, like, tells us, no, Estelle, get it over here, girl. And we get, like, a better photo. Fuck. Remake. Oh, well. How'd the photo turn out? Did I have a save right there? It's okay. This one's plenty good enough to use as research material. Would you like to take a look? Absolutely. Ah, thank Ideos. It's a lot nicer than I thought it would be. This is enough to satisfy me. That finishes the job then? Right. Thank you all so much for what you've done. Climbing all the way to the town has been exhausting. Kind of rough, but it's all part of the job. Don't worry about it. Can you say that makes me feel better? Oh, right, here. It's not much, but please take this. It just reload. I would have to walk out of the dungeon again, and then we have to redo it again at some point in the future. We'll just save it for the remake. This expedition should be useful. You have to venture into dangerous places. How about money? Ah, thanks. Since you're offering, we'll accept. Thank you. I'm sure it'll be useful. If you'll pardon me, thank you again for the hard work. Good luck with the investigation. I'm kind of curious too, honestly. Yeah, it's gonna be quite the piece of homework, certainly. Well, seemingly since they activate in the trailer, so... I will do my best to live up to your expectations. Well, see you later. Yeah, later. Old man finally takes the picture. I need money, hold on. Good. 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 Beautiful. Lovely. Good work. Seems you safely achieved your goal. If you have any jobs complete, come on by and report them. Prevents poison, blind, glass in the central factory that for some mysterious reason also blocked poison. Prevents poison. Ooh. Okay, I'll go for that. Silk Song stream. I play a little bit of Silk Song, but we just don't have, like... I've been trying to focus on the games we play. We will be playing Metroid, I think. I think we're gonna do Metroid. When Metroid comes out. I want to play that badly. So, I think I'll call the stream there for the day. We went way longer than I was anticipating, actually. So, oh well. Thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully my light bulb wants to work tomorrow. That'd be sick. So, thank you all for tuning in. My pleasure making the video and the stream. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps and helps support future content, and I greatly appreciate it. As a reminder, in a couple of days, we might be in the World of Warcraft Midnight Beta, so we'll be getting good into that. So, thank you, Arata. Thank you, Hylia, Dinkla, Ultima, Archangel Raiden, Noodles, Este. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a great day. Jared as well. Drake as well. Noodles as well. Thank you all for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a great day. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Until we meet again.